embracing your shadow and darkness. Hey guys, in this video I'm going to talk about how embracing your fears, how embracing triggers that happen in day-to-day life are all orchestrated actually for your highest good and to help you on your soul journey and on your soul path. You know, as we go about our daily life, it's inevitable that our soul and the universe will bring in experiences that will trigger either fear, frustration, anger, sadness, or a whole host of emotions that really stem from one thing, which is fear. And we're going to experience this and as part of our soul path so that we can integrate these emotions and energy and align closer to unconditional love of our soul. But it doesn't feel like that when we go through heartbreak or we go through financial issues or tough times, and we think that, you know, we're just swept up in it. We're not even aware that this experience is actually happening for us and showing us an aspect of ourselves to accept, love, and embrace. And what I mean by that is that when you go about your daily life and your soul brings in, you know, experiences, as in people that trigger you, situations that trigger you, trigger a strong emotion, or, you know, you go through heartbreaks or anything of this nature, anything that feels discomfort or fear is there to be surrendered to and accepted. And throughout my own journey, I've realized that we have to surrender to the triggers that come into our life to align closer to the peace within. And it's like our normal state is peace and love, and that's who we are. We're already whole and complete as we are, perfect as we are. But that doesn't stop the fact that we will have experiences that triggers a vibration within us that, or feelings within us that aren't comfortable, that aren't right, and that kind of take us over. And this is why I like to refer to it as our shadow, because they represent the unconscious aspects of ourselves that we haven't accepted yet, or seen and embraced and surrendered to. And the other perspective to this is, you know, as you go through a spiritual awakening, what I've found on my journey is that because when you find yourself more and more, you experience the peace, the love, and just the being at peace with yourself and being content in the present moment more and more, then all of a sudden a trigger comes in and you feel that energy, you feel the fear. It's awareness and acceptance of that trigger without pushing out into the world, trying to adjust it or, you know, fix it externally. You surrender to it internally through being present with it. And from that place, you're able to integrate that shadow aspect of yourself where you're in a state of being at peace no matter what happens, really, because you surrender to that. And from my own experience, I found that my unique triggers that come up have definitely reflected some deep unconscious aspects of myself that I didn't even know were there to be accepted and embraced. And the freedom, though, that you feel when you accept these triggers. So you have the trigger externally, you see it, and then you feel it within your body, and you surrender to it, knowing that it's all meant to be. Everything is working out in my favor for my highest good, even if I judge it as a bad thing. And that's the key to shadow integration, is not judging something that you're seeing, hearing, feeling, or thinking as a bad thing. It just is. And that just isness of your awareness is what transmutes that, because that's acceptance. And then you align naturally with the peace of who you are, and you see through the illusion of that fear in the first place, and you realize the fear isn't even real. And that's shadow integration and embracing your shadow. I think I will talk about more specific examples of how to do this, and more specific examples of how this shows up in people's lives. But if you can be present, come back to the present moment and find the enjoyment in the present moment and be with what you feel without judging it as a bad thing, as in not judging the thoughts around it as a bad thing, it will shift. And you'll realize that everything is meant to be, and you'll be more in touch with your true self, which is love, wholeness, which you can't really put into words at all. And that's just something that has helped me the most on my spiritual journey and just in my day-to-day life. So I hope you guys have an amazing, beautiful day. It's beautiful here where I'm at. Beautiful day, and I hope you guys are having an awesome day as well. But if you guys have any questions or any comments around this, let me know below and I'll make some more videos. See you guys.